Let's do this. It's back day. The best day. My favorite day. We're going to start off with a hang. Nice, easy hang. If you can't do pull-ups, this is what you need to do. Just hang out. Hang out, let the spine stretch, and get a feel for it. Get a feel for where your hips are placed. Do some knee raises. Move from side to side. You can even leave your feet on the ground to take your weight off your hands. If you start getting tired. Do some scapula pulls. This is the first exercise I like to do on back day. Just kind of gets my back ready, my scapula ready, gets things stretched out. And if you're brand new, just do this. Just do this for, great thing for new people would be do like 10 hangs for 10 seconds. Put a timer on every minute on the minute. Hang for 10 seconds. And then take a 50-second break. Next minute, hang for 10 seconds. Do that like 10 times or 5 times or whatever. Until you get a little tired. Then you're good. So we'll do 12 sets total. Going to be very similar to my last back workout because that was a pretty good one. And we'll do 4 sets of the Garanda pulls or sternum pull-ups. Then a few sets of inverted bodyweight shrugs for the traps. And then we'll just kind of keep hitting the overall back with some bodyweight, some tuck lever rows, some pull-ups, scapula swings. The usual smorgasbord of back exercises that I like to do. So let's get some pull-ups done here. Trying to pull the bar to my upper abdominals or the sternum. Quite a bit more difficult, but it's good. Lean back. Yeah, 4 sets of 5 of those to start things off will be good. Those are hard because you really feel like your rear deltoids, which is just such a small muscle, comes much more into play. So all the small little muscles in the upper back comes much more into play rather than, typical pull-ups where it's more lats and biceps, which are much stronger. So it's good. Helps you work on your weaknesses. Or not really weaknesses, helps other parts of the body that may not be as strong as others become more stronger, whatever. Yeah, tough exercise. It's most people, it's tough just getting to the point where you can bring your chin above the bar. But once you can do that, you keep working on all these different variations. Like bringing the bar to your chest. Now I'm trying to work on bringing the bar to my, lower sternum, kind of like below the chest, kind of right here, right where, the sternum is, I guess, or is that where it's called? Yeah, your upper abdominals, lower chest, right in between there, and really just kind of leaning back and getting that pull. But it does work a lot more back muscle, which I like. All right. Do another one. Lean back. Yeah, once I get to repetition 4 or 5, I can really tell the range of motion starts to break down. Good exercise though. You feel it a lot in the back that a lot of the exercises don't, because if you watch people, when a lot of people do pull-ups or chin-ups, when they come to the top of the bar, they're rounded like this, which is a much stronger position for most people. It's much more difficult to extend your chest forward and kind of arch back and finish off. And these are just little things you work on as you progress and get stronger. It's the big difference between body weight training and lifting weights. I love lifting weights too, but I don't have that option available on the road. I may do some when I head to Southeast Asia for the winter. Only 5 more days on the road. That's fun. Actually, about 3 more days. I got to pick up tomorrow morning, and then about 3 days of driving. Get back to the yard, and I'm flying out Monday morning. Looking forward to it. All right, 3rd set. Well, 4th set total, but 3rd set of the scapula pulls, or the Granda pulls, sternum pull-ups. Yeah, feeling those. Get that pump going. So I had someone comment on my last video, which is really cool because I don't get a lot of comments, so I always on my videos. So it's always cool when someone leaves a comment. But he mentioned that he hopes to one day be as passionate about whatever he's doing as I am with what I'm doing. And I don't necessarily try to express my passion for this kind of training, but I really am. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been studying training, athletic training, bodybuilding, calisthenics, gymnastics. I've been doing that kind of stuff all my life. Can't do what I used to do because I'm getting older, but I'm going to keep it going strong for as long as I can, for sure. But I think with anything, passion, you got to earn that, and that's just going to come from lots of repetition. From getting the work done when you don't feel like doing it. And I think it's actually pretty easy to develop a passion for training, for strength training, because of your body releases those endorphins. And that's why I keep doing it. That's what keeps me coming back time and time again. Because I know when I get my workout done, I'm going to feel way better than before I started. Even when I'm tired and I don't feel like it at all. I know that, like right now, I got that pump going, my heart rate's up, those endorphins are starting to hit my system, feeling good. But I think that makes it a lot easier to be passionate about what you're doing when you get that physical reward. And it's a good reward. It's the same kind of reward that you would get from smoking cigarettes or doing a lot of things that may not be good for you. Your own body's endorphins are literally your own body's self-produced drugs. Okay, endorphins are very similar chemical-wise, from what I've read, to opiates, but it's actually good for you. It's not going to tear you down. We'll talk more about that. Let's get this last set of sternum pull-ups done. Not quite the last one, but that's all right. But you got to develop that ability. A lot of people who are in an untrained state, they don't have much of an athletic background, they haven't been working out for very long. Your body doesn't respond the same way as a person who's been training for a while. When you've been training for a while, your body just kind of knows what to do. It just goes right into that mode. It doesn't take much at all. But when you're first starting out, you may not get that. It takes a while for your body to kind of correct itself and give you that psychological and physiological response. And it may take a few months. That's why I like to say, just be consistent. Start off with 5 to 10 minutes a day. That'll be enough to kind of change the gears in your body to give you a response that's going to make it so you want to keep coming back. But it could take a while. It doesn't happen right away. Does working out help with depression or any other kind of psychological issues you might deal with? Yeah, absolutely. But it's not a be-all, cure-all either. And it's not something you're going to get right away. You can't just work out for a week or two and think you're going to be feeling so much better. You should feel a little bit better. You're going to notice differences. But the longer you do this, the more reward you get out of it. Even though I don't get as strong as I used to, I don't make the kind of progress I used to, I do feel that the physiological response of the endorphins in my body keeps getting better. Even though I'm getting older, I'm slowing down for sure. The signals my body sends to get those endorphins going is excellent. And that's what I want to keep going. That's why I keep doing this. Like I said, man, it's the psychological benefits combined with the physiological benefits of daily training is the biggest reward. I mean, yeah, you look good in the mirror and all that kind of stuff. It's great. But I'm not going to be spending time taking my shirt off trying to pose for the camera. I mean, number one, I'm way too pale and hairy. And I just don't train for that anymore. Anyways, let's do some inverted bodyweight rows or bodyweight shrugs. Doing a pike position or modified pike, open pike. Woo. Head rush. So let's see, that's set number 6. Is it? Yeah. I might have to do a couple more. Yeah, I'm gonna take my time with this one a little bit today. I lost my track of thought. I know I was talking about endorphins and how to develop passion for training. Yeah, I think you also need to make it convenient. It's way easier to get your training done every day if you can just get it done wherever you are. You can just work it into your normal routine. That's why, this environment isn't ideal, but convenience-wise, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more convenient way to work out. I mean, when I get done working, I stand up and I'm in my gym. So that's why I say, get some type of home setup where you got a bar and some rings and start learning how to just do some simple full body calisthenics workouts every day. Learn how to vary your intensity. Focus on being consistent. Keep learning. Keep looking to get better, because at first you're going to be a beginner and you're not going to be good at things. This is how it is. It's true with anything. But after a while, you start building some skill. And it starts to become even a little bit fun. So, do another set of these. Woo. That was set number 7 total. 8, 9, 10. So that's maybe we'll do 13 sets today. So I'm gonna do 3 sets of rows, 3 sets of tuck rows, tuck front lever rows until the blood's going to my back. Not much blood in the brain right now. There's enough. Yeah, the more you do your workout, the harder it is to kind of keep talking. That's okay. All right, let's keep this moving. So yeah, we'll do 2 more sets of those. 2 sets of pull-ups. Let's go right up to like where it just starts to grind. Last couple reps. So right up to about failure, but not totally to failure. Then we'll do a set of scapula swings to finish things off. And that'll be the big back attack. Good times. I'm already done driving for the day. Today was short. I had a delivery last night south of Atlanta about 9:30 at night. Unfortunately, the receiver had parking for us, so I parked there for the night, slept in a warehouse parking lot. Always fun. But the long haul way of life, you're always sleeping in a parking lot. That's just kind of how it is. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to my time off. You gotta think, this is where I've been living and working and training and eating for the last 8 months. 22 to 23 hours a day is in this truck. Granted, I'm all over the country in the truck, so I get a pretty good view just about every day. See a lot of country over and over and over. Right, let's do another set. Woo! So one thing I'm looking forward to doing is more floor routines, where I really work on my mobility, flexibility. There's one thing you can't really do a whole lot of in the truck. You just, anything on the floor, you're just extremely limited. And I can get like push-ups done just doing them right here, but with the way I'm built with long arms, I do much better with having a wide variety of hand positions available. I like doing wide grip, close, you know, angling my elbows different ways, being able to do more kind of just experimental mobility and strength routines on the floor, doing more handstands. That's kind of what I'm going to do. It'll be like a full body strength and mobility in the mornings. In the afternoon, I'll go find a pull-up bar somewhere in a park, go hit the back, and do lots of walking. Because when I'm in Southeast Asia, I just kind of walk everywhere, which I don't get to do on the road. So that's going to be pretty sweet. Anyways, one more set of these pulls, or these rows, front lever tuck rows, and a couple sets of pull-ups, some scapula swings. I'll do that. I could use a little bit more rest between sets. That's all right. I don't know how many pull-ups I'll be able to do these last few sets, but let's Let's go right up until failure. Yeah, I only drove for a couple hours this morning. Woke up around 5:30. Got to pick up tomorrow, about 15 miles from here. And that'll be going from about in Birmingham, Alabama, going up to Fargo, where I'll drop off the trailer and start getting ready for a flight home. Should be nice. Yeah, you can't try to live a normal life as a long-haul truck driver. I see a lot of guys try to do it, and I think that's what messes them up. They're trying to have like some kind of normal home life while also living on the road. And it's just trying to have like 4 or 5 days off every 4 or 5 days, or every 4 or 5 weeks, which is what a lot of guys do. They go on the road for 4 to 5 weeks. They have 4 or 5 days off, and it's just not long enough. Like, you barely even get into any kind of routine. You barely get anything done. It's barely enough time to relax and unwind from life on the road. And as much as I like being on the road, it does get tiring after a while. Well, I think I started working out and talking to my camera. Yeah, it's a very solitary way of life, which is okay. But most people just aren't cut out for it for any real length of time. That's good. Yeah, I got a good back and arm pump going. So doing one more set than I planned. That's okay. My body's feeling good. I can push it a little bit more than usual. That's one of the keys to working out every day. I think it's important to work out every day, especially for beginners, but it's very important to regulate yourself. How do you feel? You don't want to go super intense every day. Like, my most intense training session is back. The rest of them are pretty moderate. And yesterday was a pretty low-key leg day. I did 100 squats, some knee hangs, some lunges, some stretching. Wasn't that big a deal. Enough to get a decent pump, get the heart rate up, but I just did that. And then chest day and arm day, you know, it's moderate intensity. But with that kind of split, you're working the full body over 4 days. So that gives each muscle group, you know, 72 to 96 hours to recover between the next full session for that muscle group. But the biggest benefit of training every day is you just develop that habit. And you get that, like I said, it's all about getting those daily endorphin. Get that daily endorphin kick. But like I said, you have to auto-regulate. Sometimes you're feeling good, you can up the intensity a little bit. Other days you may be feeling tired or worn out, and you back off the intensity a little bit. Some days, all I do is just get a good stretch and just get the blood flowing. That's it. But I do something just about every day. Okay. Another set of pull-ups. One more. So there's different levels of failure. That was like full range of motion failure. Like, I'm barely able to get that last one. I can maybe grind out one more, but it would be a total grind. And then there's failures where you just go through full range of motion. You go to failure where you can barely get any pull at all. Rarely will I go there. I'll go there a little bit on the front lever tuck rows, but that's about the only exercise for back where I'll go that far into failure, where you go with like full range of motion failure or close to it. Oh, my glasses on. I can't see. Why can't I see? Put your glasses on. Okay. So, set of scapula swings, a little bit of stretching. Voice is cracking. Then we'll be done. A little longer than usual, but I have time today. Might as well take advantage of it. I guess I got nothing else to do today, but go take a shower and hang out and watch YouTube. I'll do some stretching this afternoon. So it'll be a nice relaxing day. I don't always like to do it too much, but it's nice every now and again. Alright. 10 reps, the scapula swings. Good finishing exercise. Alright, then our usual upper body stretches when we're done. Stretch out the biceps and shoulders and chest. Bring down the top bunk. Do a quick calf stretch just because. Stretch out our lats, our spine, our hips. Move our hips side to side. This is a great stretch for the lower back. It looks goofy, but just moving your hips like this really helps relieve a lot of compression in the lower back, which we deal with all day long with the sedentary lifestyle. Even not. I mean, just gravity's constantly pulling down on us and compressing that lower back and the spine in general. So stretch the triceps a little bit and the lats more. All right, okay, that was solid. That's gonna do it, people. Just start working out. Keep it simple. Challenge yourself just a little bit. Stay consistent, and over time you're gonna like where you're going. That's it for now. Later.